Hi, my name's Alicia Mayo. Back in the early 2000s, I worked for a mortgage broker. About 2008 or so, the housing market decided to crash, and the company that I worked for downsized multiple times before it closed its doors. I had my first son in 2008, and I didn't want anything more than to be a stay-at-home mom and raise my son myself, and I fought tooth and nail to be able to do that. During this time, my husband, who was a drywall contractor, his industry was also affected by the housing market crash, and we found ourselves in foreclosure shortly after. I had my second son in 2010, and like I said, I wanted nothing more than to raise my children myself. And unfortunately, our house had gone into foreclosure, and we ended up on Medicaid. We ended up on WIC. I had to borrow from my mom, money from my mom for groceries, for diapers. There was a point in time that we even considered moving out of our house and living with my mom, and she was just in a one-bedroom apartment. Oh, it was the most awful experience that I've been through. Every single morning I would wake up and have a pit in my stomach because we had no money in our account, and I didn't know where the next little bit of money was going to come from. Well, ended up offered a bartending job, and I have some bartending experience from the past when I was younger, and there's a whole lifestyle that goes along with it. So my first initial thoughts was like, no, I don't want to take this job. But at the time, no one could find work. There was no work, there was no jobs, and here I was being offered a position. And so I very reluctantly took it, knowing that I would have to sacrifice tucking my kids in at night. That was really hard. But it's amazing because while I was at that job, somebody presented me with an opportunity. I saw the income potential in that opportunity and decided that I really didn't have a choice. I didn't want to bartend. I wanted to tuck my kids in at night. So I grabbed a hold of the opportunity and I ran with it. I saw stories of people who were having success, and I knew that if they could do it, I could do it too. So I ended up joining, and within 60 days of joining that company, I saved my house from foreclosure. And that was huge because I tucked my kids into bed at night in this home. So that gave me a true testament of what this industry can do. Now, mind you, this was almost 10 years ago, and here, 10 years later, I'm still going strong in the industry. I love it. I have found some really amazing vehicles. I've had lots of people be able to fire their bosses and come home and get paid what they're worth because you get paid based on your effort. So I'm so excited that during this time, during the pandemic, during the quarantine and lockdown, I've been able to stay home and still bring an income in. And I really look forward to more of the goals that we're going to be able to mark off our list. This industry is such a blessing. It's been such a blessing for our family and so many other people. And I'm excited to continue to share it with others. So if you would like more information on how you can become involved with an industry that allows you to work your own hours, where you want, when you want, with who you want, and make the money that you truly deserve, then stay connected with me. I will leave my contact information in the description, and let's see if this is a fit for you and if it can change your life the way that it changed mine. Thank you for watching.